Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where we are here for episode 4, which really should be episode 5, but unfortunately there was an issue with the recording. I tried recording it and putting it onto my external hard drive, so it didn't, use up my SSD, but it just wasn't working out. So now it's back on my SSD, so hopefully it should work this time around, and hopefully will be good. So basically all we got done is I've basically been preparing for the next area, which is effectively Sledge. That's pretty great. So this whole area where we get the first Iridian artifact. Only issue is, as you can see, level 17, so it's still classified as hard. However, we have some level 15 quests, so I think we're going to go take down Mo and Marley, and that will probably be the episode. It'll probably be a bit of a mini episode, and then episode 5 will be taking down Sledge. So either way, we're doing that Sledge preparation. However, it's just not the same preparation that I had been doing before. But I was skipping out a lot of the boring side quests anyway, so it's not that different. In other news, I think it's worth because always important to talk about what's going on in gaming, and Cyberpunk's been delayed, which is crazy. The only reason I mention that is because that will probably be my first series based on like a brand new game. So that is a shame that it's been delayed, but not much we can do about that. I'll also end up reviewing that game as well, along with Assassin's Creed Valhalla and some of the other cool games coming out towards the end of the year. Anywho, these skags, damn it. This was an area that I had previously run through to go get that key to unlock Sledge's area. Of course, you guys didn't see that because of the recording issue. It's a pretty annoying area, actually. I'm not a big fan of this, of pretty much the early areas. I'm not a big fan of. And this is one of them. Just because lots of skags, and then once you get past the skags, it's just lots of bandits, and it's just a bit boring, and it just throws a lot of enemies at you instead of meaningful enemies. But it gets more interesting as we progress through this game. That's for sure. Particularly the DLC in this game is really good. That's what I'm most looking forward to. We've also got some new guns. We've got that pistol, that shotgun, and we have an RPG, which should help, particularly with some of the content we're coming up to. So now these guys didn't spawn last time I ran past, so hopefully we have more luck this time. Ah, yes, there we are. Here's Mo. Mom. Critical hit's actually in their mouth, so they have to open it to get the critical hit. But unfortunately, a lot of the time they just do this sort of kind of run around and headbutt you. Oh, I think I got a crit. Oh, we've got a bandit getting involved. Mo's almost down. We'll get Mo down. So that's half our problem. Cool. There we go. Pick up the fire gun from him. Come on, Marley. Getting that fire damage in. And there we go. Absolute pain in the arse for a fight. His weapons don't appear to be any better either, which is unfortunate. What was the other one we got? Was it this one? Okay. We are level 15 though, so we are one step closer to being a bit more useful. And we've unlocked the 3rd tier as well. This is so good. Trying to think what else we should do. We could do the arena. I think that's kind of pretty good. Pretty good. And then we'll be probably ready to face Sledge, to be honest. We are not far off. It's definitely worth it in particularly Borderlands 1 to be the right level for the content. You can kind of be a bit underleveled in 2 and 3, but just because the combat systems are a bit more fair. Although even then, it's always going to be the benefit to be the level, if not higher. Oh, Podwing. There we go for that. Straight over to this arena. Oh, let me get my car.
Time for a nice, relaxing ride.
Greetings, traveler! New missions are available at the Firestone Bounty Board.
Here we are. So yeah, this is like the first arena style of content in Borderlands. It's very early on, but it's not that great. But particularly in the later games, and I think even one of the DLCs, there's a much better kind of arena that's much more worth doing. But yeah, this one's a bit. It's all right. It's very basic. If you're co-op though, your friends can come up here and watch you suffer, which is pretty great. I think that it might actually be the only arena. I think the later ones, they actually force all the players to go in. Could be wrong. But I think that's what happens in Borderlands 2 at least. Gonna need some grenades in there to thin out these skags. Bloodwing. Look at that. That was the easiest arena round. That's the second one. The first one gave me more trouble. But then again, I was underleveled for that one, so that might have been why. There was a third one, which I think is the final one. Yeah, it's the final round. Before that, because we're underleveled, so we're going to go and get more XP. We're going to turn that in. And then that'll probably be the end of the episode. I'll then go and finish up all the other little side quests, so that we can go straight on to doing Sledge in the next part. Here we go, here we go. Oh. So yeah, Firestone as well, soon going to not be our base pretty much. You just move away from it, essentially. I cannot wait. Right, you know what, I'm going to call that a day then. Thank you. Like and subscribe. And the next couple of episodes will all follow fairly soon after. This is the only series I'm doing, so I'm going to try and get Borderlands 1 done. Ideally, if we could get Borderlands 1 done by the end of the month. And by the end of the month, I mean end of July. End of next month. That would be absolutely incredible. Because then we can go on to Borderlands 2. And then Borderlands 3 after that, and do all the Borderlands 3 DLC, which is still releasing, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you and goodbye.